Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? We know you are passing a critical time. We hope our Almighty will recently help to us to overcome this period and we will return our evergreen and peaceful Japur Islamia Alim Madrasa campus. Now, welcome to back as well as our online class. Before the pandemic, in generally we would start our English class with telling short educative story or drawing picture on whiteboard or exchange blessings with one to another. But now we really miss it. We have no alternative. But it is shukriya that Allah save us from all kinds of diseases or any kinds of dangers. Let's go our select topic, and that is lesson 2, the unforgettable history. Unforgettable history, it is the speech of our Bangabandhu's 7 March speech. It is addressing as a speech stimulating a nation. Dear learners, you can understand fully when we will exist on the speech. So it is not possible to give or to take a clear idea about the speech by a lecture. So for your better grasping, I divide the lesson into 3 parts and we will learn it by 3 lectures. In the previous class, we learned multiple choice question solution by Nelson Mandela's text. Today, you can learn next 3 test items from 3 lectures. From the Unforgettable Histories first lecture, you will get the solution or solving way of open-ended question or answering question. From second lecture for flowchart and last lecture inform you with passage summary. Dear learners, you will be glad to know that we are going to step by step, and when we will finish the unit, we deliver 6 items of reading test from a passage. Now you are to get it partially for your better understanding. Let's go our text. Dear learners, you see a picture. I believe you everyone know and you are introduced with the father of our nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Before going test, I'll talk to you that it is the photograph of the speech of 7 March 1971, which is one of the world's most known come out of a great leader who freed the Bengali nation from the clutch of some cruelest, brutal, so-called leaders of the then West Pakistan. Our Bangabandhu was giving the speech of the race course Maidan, now Sohrawardi Uddan. This historical speech has a great significance for giving a direction to the people of our country for our war of independence. So it can be compared with American civil rights activist Dr. Martin Luther King's speech, I Have a Dream, on 28 August 1963. So we make our historical speech as a speech stimulating a nation, a speech, a dream. Such type of naming we are addressing such type of naming we are addressing the speech. Dear learners, now at the beginning of my discussion on Bangabandhu's speech, I want to share a thing with you, that when we read the speech, remember what's the significance of all delivering articles. His uses of literary feeling, metaphor, simile, personification, everything is decorative. At first, Bangabandhu uses brothers, and when we read text, you can see that. Now we start our text. I stand before you today with a heart overflowing with grief. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman uses brother, and it is a beloved word. He uses brother, the present people, and it is undoubtedly beloved word. By using loving word, he wants to cite the injustice and oppression of West Pakistan. You are fully aware of the events that are going on and understand their import. Bangabandhu has a loving heart, but it is full of grief. He said, "We have been trying to do our best to cope with the situation, and yet, unfortunately, the streets of Dhaka, Chittagong, Khulna, Rajshahi, and Rangpur are awash with the blood of our brothers." Bangabandhu briefly declares that we always agree to cooperate with them, but they disagreed. So Dhaka, Chittagong, Khulna, Rajshahi, Rangpur are flooded by blood. Next, the people of Bengal now want to be free. The people of Bengal now want to live. And the people of Bengal now want to their rights. Bangabandhu said want to be liberation. Next, what have we done that was wrong? Bangabandhu asked a question, delivered a heart-flowing question, and it has a lot of reason to do the question. After the elections, the people of Bangladesh voted as one for me, for the Awami League. We are to sit in the National Assembly, draft a constitution for ourselves there, and build our country. The people of this land would thereby get economic, political, and cultural freedom. But it is with regret that I have to report to you today that we have passed through 23 tragic years. Bangabandhu said that the black 23 years have passed to tolerate torture. A election has arranged which result is not taken by West Pakistan. And dear students, he hardly said that after winning in the election of 1970s, it was predetermined that Awami League would form the government and would sit in the assembly on 3rd March 1971. On 1st March 1971, General Yahya Khan postponed assembly for indefinite period. Bangabandhu said this. Bangabandhu said, Bangali's history of those years is full of stories of torture inflicted on our people, of bloodshed by them repeatedly. 23 years of a story of men and women in agony. Women in agony. Bangabandhu declared that our men, women, chhatra, janata, everybody are suffering in agony. Next, the history of Bengal is the history of a people who have repeatedly made their highways crimson with their blood. We shed blood in 1952, even though we were the victors of the election of 1954. We could not form a government then. In 1988, Ayub Khan declared martial law to enslave us for the next 10 years. In 1966, when we launched the 6 Points movement of our boys, our shoot date on 7 June. When, after the movement of 1969, Ayub Khan fell from power and Yahya Khan assumed the reins of government, he declared that he would give us a constitution and restore democracy. We listened to him then. A lot has happened since and elections have taken place. Its meaning is 7th March speech has historical value in the history of Bangladesh. It is that motivated the people of Bangladesh to be engaged in liberation war. It is an direction for freedom loving people. It was a source of inspiration for freedom fighters. It directed common people what to do or what not to do. It also instructed public employees and military officials about their duties. Totally, it is like a constitution of the then Bengali people. Thank you, everybody. Next class we will read more passage and we have to take 3 class for this passage, and you are connecting with the English class and you will get question answer flowchart and passage summary from this lesson. Dear students, thank you.